Hi there, students. A prong, a noun, a countable noun. You could use it as a verb as well, but I don't think it's so common. Let's see. The prongs on a fork. A fork has normally 3 or 4 bits sticking out. These are the prongs of a fork. Or a plug. You'll see the plug has 2 prongs. Well, a normal British plug has 3 prongs. You could also use the word tines, T-I-N-E-S. So the tines of a fork, or the prongs of a fork. The bits sticking out. Or a pitchfork. This is the thing a farmer uses to throw the hay. A pitchfork. Or the devils have a pitchfork. Yeah, it's got like 2 bits sticking up. The pitchfork looks a bit like the devil's horns. Okay, so the prongs, the 2 or more long sharp points on an object, particularly on a fork. Yeah, or 2 or more pointed bits at the end of a tool, of particularly of a fork, of a plug, as I've said as well. You can also use this metaphorically. So, for example, a branch where something forks. So, the general ordered his troops to make a 2-pronged attack, to attack in 2 different directions. Okay, so if a plan is 2-pronged, it has 2 different parts, 2 different ways of attack. Or a river could split. Normally rivers go together, but they sometimes split, and then you have the 2 prongs of the river. Yeah, I think you could have prongs coming into each other as well. Maybe the white and the blue Nile are different prongs of the Nile. Now, I did say you can use this as a verb, to poke something, as if with the prongs, to poke it with a fork, although I don't think this is really very common. So, it's a prong, a pitchfork with 4 prongs. Yeah, a projecting part, a thin part sticking out. Or maybe the horns of a deer. It's got prongs in different points. So how many? I think the number of prongs on a deer's antlers, on a deer's horns, tells you how old the deer is. So you make the pie and you put the covering over it, and then you need to mark it with the prongs of a fork. Make small holes with the prongs of a fork to let the hot vapor out. Yeah, so a 2-pronged fork, a 3-pronged fork. It's the projecting bits that point out at the end of a fork, the tines of a fork. And then each of the separate parts of an operation or an attack, particularly approaching a place from different positions. So we are going to make a 2-pronged attack on the town. One group will go to the west, the other group will go to the east. But you could also deal with something with 2 or 3 prongs. The 3 main prongs of this teaching program are to teach you to understand, to teach you to speak correctly, and to teach you to use grammar correctly. So 3 prongs, 3 separate parts of an operation. Okay, these are the 3 different prongs of it. Okay, so A prong. It's a bit that's effectively sticking out. But particularly for a fork, or as I said, for the a plug. So the long bits sticking out, or the prongs of a policy or a plan, the different parts of it. The second and third prongs of this strategy will be seen a couple of weeks from now. So, origin or formality, prong, 5 in formality, tine, 5 in formality as well. And then as to origin, okay, we've got Middle Low German prang, a stick from prangen, to press or to pinch, from Old Saxon prangan. Okay, Proto-Germanic prangana, to press together. So, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Prong.